There is no doubt that intelligence is a highly valued quality in our society. That is why there are many of us who pursue the habit of increasing and improving not only our knowledge or culture, but also our intellectual and emotional response capacity to all the challenges that we face. They come to us every day. Intelligence is defined as the faculty that our mind has to learn and understand knowledge, to reason and make decisions correctly. That is why everything we do in our day-to-day counts. And in what way? Do you want to stand out a little more for your intelligence? In this video, we give you 9 habits that will help you to be smarter. Number 1. Cultivate the habit of reading. Surely it is not the first time that you hear that to be smarter, reading, and a lot, is essential. But why is this habit so important? To begin with, reading helps us to have impeccable spelling, something basic to communicate impeccably at a written level with our environment. But it is also the best way to learn new words and concepts, to expand our vocabulary and acquire new knowledge in a simple way. It doesn't matter if you go for literature, scientific books, general interest books, or short stories. The important thing is that you read every day and often. Number 2. Surround yourself with people who help you learn. It may not sound very nice, but the reality is that having smart friends is very important to improve your own intelligence. Surrounding yourself with people who can teach us something through their own experiences, with everyday conversations, or through what they themselves learn, will help us to learn too. To open our minds to new ways of seeing the world and understand how other people solve problems. Whenever you can, talk to someone who is smarter than you and stay tuned to learn as much as you can from those conversations. Number 3. Explain to another what you have learned. If you have the ability to explain it in a simple way, it is because you have understood it correctly. That is why explaining those things that we learn on a daily basis, the knowledge that interests us the most, or exposing the way in which, hypothetically, we would act to resolve a conflict, also helps us to work on other basic aspects of intelligence, memory and reasoning. This is one of the easiest habits to be smarter to put into practice in everyday life, and you can always do it with your environment. Number 4. Use the internet to cultivate your intelligence. The internet is a powerful weapon for knowledge and not just an alternative to surf the social networks. That is why when you use it, try to work on cultivating your own intelligence. Visit interesting or stimulating websites for you. Read content in other languages that you know, or use one of the free online courses to learn a new language. Research on those topics or authors that you interest and cultivate more knowledge thanks to this powerful tool with which there are no limits. Number 5. Challenge your skills with a list of things done. We usually make lists with our earrings, but have you ever considered making a list with the things you have already done? Some specialists indicate that this habit is very beneficial to show us how capable we are, to increase our confidence, stimulate us to achieve everything we can achieve, and promote our productivity. If with this habit you realize that every day you are able to successfully accomplish a large number of tasks, then you will discover that with effort you will have no limits. Number 6. Keep your mind stimulated. Among the habits to be smarter, you can never leave aside creativity, a very important factor when obtaining and enhancing our knowledge. And to achieve it, it is very important to keep our minds always stimulated and ready to learn new things. You can achieve this with everyday activities such as exercise frequently, practice a hobby that you like and makes you feel good, play a game that stimulates you, take a good walk every day to relax, clear your mind, and enjoy your surroundings. Watch a good comedy show, watch a series you like, or read a book you're passionate about. Number 7. Perform the most complex activities with music. Music is a great ally to favor our concentration, and when we are concentrated, we learn more. That's why when you have to perform a task that seems complex to you, choose the music that you like the most and disconnect from your environment to dedicate your full attention to that task. You will see how you get better results. Number 8. Be willing to listen. The 7 previous tips to increase your intelligence will be of little use if you are not willing to listen to others. A fundamental part of learning, of reasoning, and also of improving our emotional intelligence lies, precisely, in knowing how to listen to what others have to tell you, since we can learn a lot from there. Number 9. Give time to rest. It is not just about learning, reading, or always being attentive to new knowledge. If you want to enhance your intelligence, it is very important that you learn to rest properly. To sleep the hours that your body needs and that your mind requires to assimilate the new knowledge and give you energy the next day. To put stress aside and enjoy the time alone, with family or friends. Finding the balance between time to disconnect and time to learn is essential for our intellectual and personal growth. Number 10. Drink 2 glasses of water within 30 minutes of waking up. Because you've been sleeping for hours, your body hasn't hydrated properly for a long period of time. It has been established that water is necessary to filter the garbage in your body and have a balance. So 2 large glasses of water will again balance the amount of water your body needed overnight. According to 2 studies conducted in children, it was shown that drinking water increases the ability to complete mental tasks. So make sure your brain is not dehydrated when you wake up. Without a doubt, this will help you in your process of how to be smarter. Number 12. Use your social networks only a couple of times a day. The brain adapts to the type of information you throw at it. If you are constantly bombarding him with information that does not stimulate him and varies quickly, as is the case with social networks, your attention will be seriously affected. How to be smarter? Keep your brain stimulated with relevant and valuable information. If you have the need to procrastinate or entertain yourself for a few minutes, set a timer and don't lose your mind by scrolling down with the latest post from your friends. Number 13. Learn some programming. Programming is a great way to learn to think logically and in patterns. Previously, this skill was difficult to learn, but with online platforms that teaches you for free or course websites that have free and paid classes, programming became accessible to everyone. You can think of this skill as the next level of puzzles. Also, if you decide to learn, this increases your chances of getting a job. Number 14. Talk to people who disagree with you. Generate nice and friendly discussions with people who disagree with you on any topic. Discussing with them allows you to refine your arguments, convince you that you are wrong. In both cases, you will win. In the first case, you will convince the other person of your perspective, and in the second, understand something that you previously did not know. Number 15. Go and walk in a park or in nature. Walking in a park or close to nature has many benefits in terms of being smarter. You will find more oxygen produced by plants. The human mind calms down when it is close to plants. Walking helps your blood circulation. Walking for a bit during your lunch break can help you tremendously at work. Great people like Steve Jobs and Mark Zuckerberg understand the importance and benefits of walking. So take advantage of any time of the day to go for a walk. And these are the 15 habits that make you smarter. Don't forget to check the links in the description below. And you, how many of them do you have? Leave us your opinion in the comments. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Beautiful Minds for more interesting videos. See you soon.